So welcome back to my channel. This is GamerDom and 917 is here, and so the Swedes. So we have this coffin on tracks. I think it's going to be a coffin in sense of how your crew die in it, as well as it looking like a coffin. This is the tier 1, the Strumpfwagen FM/21. Sounds a very grand name for an absolutely terrible tier 1 tank. But we'll see how bad in a minute when I get to take it out. So, yep, Swedish tech tree is in the game. There we are. Both a TD line and a light, then medium, then heavy line. So, going to be interesting to see. I imagine that everybody will be out playing these things. Well, those that aren't out playing the buffed premiums. Because a number of those got pretty good buffs from what I remember. The looks, oh sorry, the low, not the looks, the low had a buff. The Panther 88 had a buff. Can't remember what else had a buff. Did the T-34? I think the T-34 had a buff as well. A lot of the French tanks had buffs in this game, in this patch. The British FV, where is he? Not even here. FE4202, that had a buff. It's not on the tech tree, which is... oh, it is. There it is. There it is. That had a buff in mobility. And the SDA2 had a buff again. Has had multiple buffs. So lots of buffs around premiums. There's also some new HD models in the game. So, yeah. All very excited, but everything in this patch is really about these things, and this, well, not this one because it's it's a tier 1 tank. This is the tier 1 Swedish light tank. It's the basics of every both the two lines. You will have it in your garage sitting there. As of default, it comes with 100% crew. I have to say, look at this geezer here. Oh my goodness, he doesn't look a happy man, does he? He does not look a happy man, mind you. Nor would you. Had to drive around in this thing with 3 other big blokes. Anyway, all I've done is I've taken the upgraded gun, which is an auto loader, and I've loaded it up with ammunition, no equipment. I've loaded 20 rounds of special AP, which gives me extra pen, I believe. It's a 20mm gun. I've not put any equipment on it. Let's take it out and see what we can do. I bet there is hundreds of these things out today. I'm fully expecting pretty much every battle to have 90%. Oh, there we go, 100% on this team. So every single player is playing, on my team, is playing this Strumpfwagen FM21. And there's 2 guys who obviously didn't get the memo on the enemy team, who are driving the T1. So, this is Abby, obviously. Let's see what this pile of junk can do. New sounds as well, apparently, in the game. Oh gosh, it's slow. There we go. 20 kph. 25. Hey, just as we then lose all the momentum going through that wall. They look like motorised, look like mobility scooters, don't they? I do love it when people are firing their guns constantly behind you. It makes you feel so confident that you're not going to be shot in the back. So, that's what we can do. No mods, because my ModPack hasn't been updated yet, or the one I use hasn't been updated yet. Turn in. Oh, for God's sake. So we got him. Reloading. Oh, reloading premium clip. I didn't mean to do that. Hit there from somebody. Oh, I haven't got a repair kit, have I? I just realised I haven't put that on. That's pretty silly. Ow! I'm dead. There we go. I did actually mean to take out some repair kits and things like that, but I obviously forgot, being the idiot I am. So this guy hasn't even moved. 7-all. Let's see what these things are capable of. This guy hasn't moved. Oh, he's just snapshotting from the back. Good. That's what I'd like to see. 8-all. It's a tier 1 game, for goodness sake. 9-8. So I'm going to take this guy down. One of our campers at the back. Surely they're going to take him down. Yep, he's down. Good. So, it's fast and furious. It's fast and furious. I hate tier 1 games. I just think they are the most pointless things. Because a couple of shots, you're dead. Like that. So, what's happening down at the base? This guy's just camping. Nice. He is firing. What's the betting? There's 2 of the enemy tanks are sitting up at the A34 line. Pretty odds on, I'd guess. Have a look at what these guys are doing. He's not going anywhere. He's on full health. Oh, there's one of the enemy Stuntswagons. I don't know what to really call it. I'm going to call it Steve FM. FM Steve. They are god-awful tanks, aren't they? Really look ugly. Let's go and have a look up here, shall we? Another one bites the dust. Oh, we could lose this. No, he's down. Red Leader is clearly using the 37mm as opposed to the autoloader, which most of the other people were using. Nice shot there. And the gun's actually surprisingly good. I mean, it's a tier 1-2 gun of the suspect, really. Oh, he's taken some hits from the guys camping at the back. Or the guy camping at the back. Oh, it's a T1 at the back, so it isn't even a... it's the guy who didn't get the memo. Driving a T1. He's down. Right, let's see what we did. See if we managed to get through. We won. Get through to the next tank without having to play another game in that thing. There we go. 3rd class mastery. Who really cares? It was a rubbish game. Rubbish tank. 106 damage, 1 kill, 255 base XP. 16 shots fired, hit with 11 and penned with 11 for that 106 damage. 3,000 XP, 3,000 credits, sorry, 1,149 XP. So, appears to be enough to have unlocked our next tank, which is great. Yep. So, let's see what we've got in the tech line. Now then, I think... Oh, it's a Chinese. I think... I'm first of all going to go down the TD line. Let's do that. So this is the TD, the tier 2 TD. We'll buy that. Purchase without crew, because I have got some crew kicking around. I'm should we start with the basic gun? We got all this free XP, we might as well use it. So we're going to buy all this stuff straight away so we have it top tier. Let's buy the equipment, There we go. Displaying garage. Oh, what a funny looking thing. So let's put some ammo in him. Let's put, I don't know. No idea whether I'm going to need any APCR, but we'll stick it in anyway. And we'll remember to put some consumables this time, because that would have helped in that last game. Might not have died so quickly. Might as well put the manual fire extinguisher and trying to remember to hit the 6 if we do set on fire. I have no idea how easy these things are to get set on fire. Let's have a look at the engine. 20% chance of fire. Okay, fair enough. So we have a couple of tank crews sitting around, so I could put them straight in, but they are medium tank crews. Okay, we're going to do that. Let's do that. There we go. Retrain. Because I bought the premium tank to begin with, I have been training 2 crews up. So I have one in the Steve 42 already, this crew here, led by one of my girlies, and I also have a secondary crew, which is the one here, which was originally in that tank, and I've now transferred. I now had in the garage while I trained up a new crew. So what I'm planning to do is I'll use the lady in the mediums and heavies, and I'll use this spare crew that I got at the beginning with the tier 1 on other tanks as well. So anyway, this is the tier 2. Let's have a look at this thing. It has, well, no, let's look at it this way, it's easier. Whoops. So we have a 37mm gun, fires 26.1 rounds per minute, 55 penetration with standard round, 78 with the premium round, and 19 with HE, 40, 40 and 50 damage, average DPM of just over 1,000, dispersion 0.4, which is not great, aim time of 2, which is actually not too bad for a low tier tank like this, gun depression of 7 degrees, gun traverse speed of 41, the gun traverses 30 degrees each side, which is okay for a TD, I guess. With this crew and no equipment, it's 1.92 aim time, which is fine. Survivability 110 hit points, so it's going to die quickly. Has 0 armor, 10mm, 8 and 8. Mobility wise, only weighs 5 tons, 110 engine, 22.6 specific power ratio, 50 kph top speed. It's a speedster. 20 in reverse, so that's good. Tank traverse of 38.5 is pretty good as well, really. Concealment values 20% when stationary. That's not too bad. It's a small tank, so I'm not surprised. And spotting 28, which I don't know whether that's good for a tier 2, frankly, but let's go and have a try. Again, I'm fully expected to see a whole load of them out there. So yeah, look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the TDs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the oh god, I hate this map. 6 of the mediums, or the lights as they are, but the main battle tank line, and a couple of the tier 1s. And look at the enemy team, it's all Swedish. All Swedish. So this is this horrible starter map. I don't like this map at all. Doesn't crash into him particularly. But don't cut across me. Trying to get down and get wide. stuffy. Blocking it, don't mind. Whoop. I was going to rush across the other side, but spotted there. He's done anything yet. Let's push it. Aggressive TD play. It's the best way to play it. I don't really know this map. Bait him out so somebody else hits him. Go on, hit him, someone. Good job, right, he's down. Didn't even get a chance to fire. Did I even hit anything? I don't think I did. Oh dear. Oh well. And what's worse is we're going to win. See what somebody else is doing. I mean, actually playing it properly. I hate the lower tier tanks. I'm rubbish at them. I don't know how I ever stuck at this game. Because in the lower tiers, I mean, I'm not the best at any tier, but particularly at the low tier, just absolutely just had no clue. Everything just dies so damn easy. Nothing really has any armor to deal with. Down. I'm going to put this one by the look of it anyway, so somebody playing a Chinese. So that's the tier 2 light tank, so this is the main battle tank line. There's some nice tanks along that line. Yeah, so that was pretty pointless. We got some assistant damage and that's about it. What a waste of a good crew, huh? Right, not enough to unlock the next one. My kind of mission here is to use my free experience to take the modules, but try and play the game enough to get up to, or play the vehicle enough to get unlock the next vehicle. That's the theory. So let's have another game. Oops, sorry, bashing my microphone on my headset. So this time, so again, predominance of Swedish tanks, as you would expect. Tier 3 tanks here, which is a little bit concerning, but hey ho. We'll have to do with what we can do. I think I'm going to try and see what its actual TD values are like in this thing. I'm going to play it a little bit conservative and camp is another word for putting it. Another way of putting it. That's the tier 3 version there, which is a nice looking tank. It starts to actually look like TD. This thing looks like some sort of alien creature. Ooh. Cute. Why don't I? The aim time on it's not too bad, really. I mean, it is only a tier 2 tank after all. Do you want to play platoon with me? I don't know why you want to, but let's do it. Nothing spotted so far. Already, let's move on. speed of these Swedish tanks. They're all really good, quickie tanks. Not sure how he spotted me so quickly. I've got that good a view range. Hope he did, and nearly took me out. It's down. Funny little sort of lag spikes on this thing. I have to try and scoot down the back of them, I think. Couldn't get away. Never mind, he's down. See, I'm not very good at these lower tiers, I'm afraid. Really not my thing. He looks like he's AFK. Good. And you get a lot of that with the early tier because players just sit there, don't bother playing it, they just want to get through it, get the free XP, or get the XP from a game and then move on. Which is another frustration I have at playing low tiers. That medium's about to make his maker. Oh, is that this guy just missed him? It's 10-0. So this, you can't even see him, but that is the tier 3 TD. The IKV 72. Quite a nice looking tank actually. It looks like a TD properly. That was him firing. He took down that M2, that T2 medium. You can see him a bit better now. There we go. It's a proper looking TD, unlike the tier 2 that looks like something that they've knocked up in a garden shed. This thing actually looks like a TD, even, and you know, it's open top, so. But then it's a Swedish tank, so it has no armour, so you know, open top is as good armour as the closed top, frankly. But it's quite a good concealment thing. Oh, he's dead. I just thought to switch to the other one, see whether he managed to take anybody down. This guy here. See, that is a weird looking thing. That's what I'm driving. It's it does look like something you've knocked up in your garden shed. Oh, there's a Strumpfwagen 4 there. He's now bit the dust, so there's only one tank left. Where has he gone? I can't help it if you ever remember the science fiction program or film. I can't think what it's called now, but they're the robot. It's a crappy story, isn't it? Can you remember that thing that I can't remember? Ah! Ram! Oh, didn't manage to ram. Okay, he's down. So at least they know where he is. Short circuit, that's it. The robot and short circuit. Somehow that this thing reminds me of the robot and short circuit. Is it just me? Maybe. The gun's actually pretty good on it, surprisingly good. But this thing actually looks like LED, proper TV. Oh, he got him. Okay, didn't see that. Never mind. Game over. So I thought, what happened there? The game just stopped. So, third class for that, blimey. And 5 for effect. We need another 1100 to unlock the next tier, which is 2 games apparently. Finished mid-table, 122 damage, 1 kill. 4 shots fired, hit with 3, and penned with 3, so the gun on that is actually pretty good. 6,000 XP, 6,000 credits, 383 XP. Nothing special. So, let's get rid of that. So we're not close yet, well we're not far off it yet, so maybe we'll try one more game, see if we can get any success, and then we may just free XP the rest of the way. Oops, I keep bashing things. Excuse me. So, it's a tier 2 game, which is rather fortunate. Again, look at the number of Swedish tanks there are. It's inevitable. New tank comes into the game, new line comes into the game, everybody's playing that. So we're gonna, I'm gonna camp. I'm gonna camp like a bitch. Get up there. We are a TD, so I think it's only fair. Speed differential is obviously not upgraded, we are. Well, that was a quick game for that guy. Look at that, we've seriously taken the hill. Right, we're going to move, otherwise we're not going to do anything. You can see that already. Enemy have not pushed the hill. We might as well get down there and do something. Mobile TD really. I think all the Swedish tanks appear to be very, or TDs seem to be very mobile. So move through here. And the tree slows us down a bit, but what the hell? There's going to be nothing left to fight in a minute. Can I fight something? There's 2 out there on there. No shot on him. Can we aim in, get a shot on him? Oh no, not quite. Spotted there. Come on, it won't hurt too much. Just one little... Still missing somebody. Oh, that's a magnificent game. There's 2 left, isn't there? So where's the other guy gone? That's weird. Oh, they're both over there. Oh well, maybe we should have pushed down, but hey ho. Game over, we win. Hardly did a thing on that one. Yeah, well, let's just forget that one, shall we? It's only a tier 2 tank. I think we'll just research through that one. We're only just shy of it. We're only 100 and something, so we'll get this one anyway. Elite status, super duper. Thank you very much. We'll buy this one. Purchase without a crew. Thank you. Let's unlock everything because we're tarts like that. Buy that. Buy that. Buy that. Buy that. Let's have a look at this thing in the garage. What does it look like? Well, it does. It's quite a nice looking tank, to be honest. Got a few rounds. We'll get rid of some of those. We'll put some premium in. Oops. Not paying gold for it. Put some consumables on it. There we go. Bop. Accept. There we go. We need to sell this thing. Sell, sell, sell. Sell everything on board. Apart from the equipment, of course. Sell that. Oh, this guy's got an extra crew member. Really helpful, thank you. So we're going to have to recruit a crewman, which is a pain in the bum, so a loader that we're not going to need later on in the line. That's really helpful, thank you Wargaming. And we will retrain this lot for this level tank. How easy to go through a whole load of gold, just like that. So, anyway, we've got this fella. The gun on it is a 75mm. 97 penetration is pretty good actually. 120 with its premium round, 38 with the HE, 12.5 round per minute. 110 average damage is pretty reasonable. Reload time, rate of fire 13 rounds per minute with this crew. Reload time of 4.6. Gun traverse is okay, 37.5, very nice. Gun depression is an outstanding -12, wow. Gun traverse each side is only 10, which is not great. Aim time of 2.01 with this crew. Dispersion 0.37, so it looks like it's a very accurate long-range gun. 1400 DPM. Survivability, I mean, look at that mark there, 0. 150 hit points, jeez. Hull armor of 18 and 7 and 12. Mobility 8 tons, 145 horsepower engine. Power ratio of nearly 18, which is pretty good. 57 top speed, so this looks fun. Traverse speed of 44, so that's kind of almost, well, it's fast medium, almost light tank mobility in terms of turning. Concealment is very good, 27, very nice indeed actually. And spotting range of 300 and signal range of 455, which is not bad. Let's see whether we've got any equipment we can stick on that will help with that. We can put the binos on because that's free. We've got one of those. We can put the camo net on. I don't think I'm going to bother with anything else. I don't really want to spend any gold on any equipment costs. Doesn't look like I can put a rammer on, which is interesting. Might as well put the toolbox on. It's sitting there doing nothing. So there we go. Let's go and take it out, see what we can do. So this is the tier 3. Again, I'm fully expecting to see a whole raft of these things out there. Oh, this map again, and look at that. Yes, there we go. Loads of the things, bleeding loads of them. I really would like to have had proper off-core or something like that to test this out properly, but it is what it is. Swede parts. Okay, if you say so. I'm sure there's some ointment there for you if you want, mate. Ooh. So immediately I can feel it moves quickly, this thing. I like it. Actually like it. I didn't play this one on the test server. Oh, what did I do that for? Aim time's good. Got no shot on those fellas, that's weird. That was a nice shot. That's a good shot, bit of a delay on the hit, but got him, arrow racked him, nice. Missed him. It's a bit of a loop on that shell. Bounced. Missed him. He's down. Oh, come on. Nice hit. Got him. Another ammo rack. Good grief. I like the gun on this thing. Oh, I missed the opportunity there. Missed him. Come on, stick your head out. You know you want to. Ah, missed. That's better. Use this mobility, let's get going. See what mayhem we can cause. I like this, this is quite fun. Tier 3 tank. 557 damage. attention. Okay, balls deep. Oh. Gonna die. That was a bit extreme, maybe. He ammo racked me, which was not great, but we did allow our team to push around and hopefully finish up those guys, which was the main thing. So, yeah, 3 kills, 600 something damage. I'll take that. Let's go through and see these guys in action. Only 2 of them left. Only 4 of us, mind you. He's down. Where's the other one? There he is. Camping where you'd expect him to camp. Oh, he's looking at you. Looking at you, buddy. Wait till your mate comes. He said, I've having been one that just rushed along there and got killed. Oh, nice shot. Was that one shot? Blimey, it was. I suppose if you're being really naughty, what you should do is take out virtually HE firing only, because everything else, if all the opposition is Swedish, you're going to kill them easily. So that was first class, demolition experts, fire for effect, and bruiser, and we kind of threw a tank away there. We were doing fine when we just sat back and was a TD, proper TD. But I got a bit bored, frankly. I wanted to see what the mobility was like. 665 damage, 3 kills, 557 base XP, 17 shots fired, hit with 9, penned with 8 for that 600. We took 5 hits in return. We actually bounced one, which is amazing. And after costs, 8,605 credits, 2,500 experience. So there you go. That's the tier 3 in action. I think that's probably quite enough for the moment, certainly in terms of this video. Hope this was fun for you. Just my kind of my run through the first 3 tiers of the TD line. If you did, click like, and if you didn't, click like anyway, because I'd like you to. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as I click like, pop back and I'll show you some more as my trip through the Swedish TD line progresses. At some point I'll do the mediums as well, but at the moment I'm just going to focus on the TDs, get up on those as much as I can because I like them a lot. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and then you'll get to see when I post stuff about these tanks, or any other tanks for that matter. And in the meantime, have fun, enjoy your games, remember it's just a game, and try and enjoy yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Gamerdom out.